so long, but we're back for season 3. I don't know why I couldn't say that in Spanish. It's fine. We're just gonna go straight into the teams. We got Team Red Rabbits with the new and improved templates. Yes, no more profile picture. We got all these good renders now. This is a W. We have Piggis, P, Plosh, and we're gonna call burgers Purgers. I don't know. I mean, you can't ruin the P, man. Everyone in his team lane begins with P. We're calling burgers Purgers on the potential. This team is not dropping out of the top 4. I refuse to believe if they were ever last, I will personally sign a document to end my life. There's no way. There's just no way. On to the next team. Next up was my team of the Yellow Yaks: Fake Morality, Charprism, Snowy, and your boy Ice King. This team is really interesting because Charpism made my totem pack. That's kind of funny. Fake actually has traded me in Java PvP before. I've never talked to Snowy, so this is going to be an interesting team. Not going to lie, compared to the other teams you're going to see, this team is by far the weakest. Like, I feel like even like doing the stats and stuff, like this is Fake's first ever like canon event. So it's good to see how Fake Morality would do in this. This is Sharp's second since 18, so that's interesting, I guess. Welcome back, if Sharp actually can make it. Snowy's back, and I'm back. Funny thing about this team, I remember I replied to this team name as a joke. I was just joking around about a team, and they're like, we're gonna balance out me, Sharp, and Snowy somehow. They're like, Ice King. I'm like, sure, why not? I was just joking. And then I signed up, and and this team happened. Again, like I said, compared to other teams we're gonna see later on, definitely one of the weaker teams. Like, oh my god, this team's like mid. This team excels in like nothing. Like, if Fake's good at PvP, but like I know Sharp's good, but like me and Snowy are bad at that, so like it's just gonna be a good team to see what's gonna happen. This is the team. This is the team. This is the sleeper team. I think people are gonna sleep on this team and blue team. I think this people are gonna sleep on that team as well. But yeah, the team. I'm just glad I'm back, man. I'm gonna be honest. If it existed, but Green Geckos. This team's very interesting. Gavrini, the returning Abolish. We haven't seen this man since BCC 17 or 18. So it's good to see that he's back. He's back. He's ready to conquer his territory. I don't know. Him, Rini. You have Rini, Abolish. You got Troll, who's comes back. Who's back? You have Icy. I think Abolish the only newcomer who's playing in this newer BCC, which is this Saturday, by the way. This team's good. This is a solid 4th, 5th, 3rd place team. Like, there's no real standouts. It's also Rini's first ever canon BCC, so that's good to see. There's no like standouts. This team's gonna do whatever it takes. They're gonna be alright. They're gonna vibe. Not a whole lot I can say about this team. For team, it's Carter, MJ, Darkness, and B. I don't know why B is an E-boy in this picture, but we ain't gonna talk about it. I am here for the Darkness supremacy. Dark was popping off towards the end of the last season, like Rising, and then even in like 20 he popped off. So I'd like to see him get his credit this time. And he's teaming with B, who's another guy I think is a high A at the moment. So it's like he's gonna do well. We know that. I know they're gonna do well. Like this team's gonna do well. This team's gonna excel in like PvP. So I wouldn't be surprised. This is the team that dominates SG. Like this team is cracked out of its mind. And MJ's first canon BCC and Carter's first canon since 18, I think. So we'll see. We'll see how this team rocks. Also, I forgot to say this in the beginning. Sands of Time, and Parkour Tag are vaulted this season, so there's none of those games. But I don't think for the season. I think for just for the couples games. You know what I mean. And this is what we call don't let GG Gamer do team balancing. GG literally like plushie like talks to GG like, oh, this team's fair. Like, yeah, it's a team of GG Gamer, A-Rush, Ratlack, and Rose Fiber. Now, if you're wondering why is this team a saying, this team seems familiar. Yes, it does. It's because this is the BCC 14 team, except they just replaced Crystal with Irish. This team's an instant dodgeball contender. If all three of them do potentially show up and they do play, because I've heard rumors, and I want to say I'm gonna leave it at that. Also, Rose's skin is elite in this picture, but like, I mean, this team's gonna excel, and there's no game this team would be bad at. Oh wait, isn't that? Never mind. But yeah, this team excels at literally any game, like PvP. This if anyone comes to be surprised to me, if it comes down in like SG to purple, blue, like the remainder of blue and pink, like these guys, this team is cracked at like every game. Instant dodgeball favorites in my opinion. Last team that is announced for BCC Season 3 Reunion 21, I think. Am I dumb? Maybe. Is the Pink Parrots of Luke Major, P Grape, It Me Bozo, and then Emmy Andy and Zigzag. Now I said this when this team first came out, that it's a very interesting concept of you have Grape's biggest op in Zigzag with Zig. So we'll see how that goes. Andy's second ever Canon event. Like, a lot of people forget that he played in 18, which to be fair, that was an event like.
What was I? Yo, got triple team, bro.
Like, shoot. What am I trying to say? Yeah, it was like, it's like, and the team, the vibes on this team is gonna go crazy. This is the content team. Like, I'm actually really interested to see this Grape and Zig duo. It seems like it seems like overpowered. Then like, you look at it like, wow, that team's not that good. It's like yeah. Team is not the best, but like this is another team I think that has an instant dodgeball credibility. Top 3 at least. I refuse. I don't think Zig's ever placed out of the top 3 besides BCC 16. We team with Melon, P, and Nelson. So I don't think. And no offense, even if Zig does have a decently bad event, Grapes is on PC against. He's gonna go crazy. Andy, which I love to hate on him. Andy's probably gonna go crazy. Like this one can really be anybody's game. Now on to the section where I do my predictions of who's gonna win and flip. That's gonna have to get flipped. It's all good. I'm sorry. I forgot to do that. How that works? Okay, cool. But just don't look at the bottom. Don't look at the bottom. Don't look at the bottom. That doesn't matter. After doing the averages and stuff, that average just came out. Team placement. This is gonna be surprising. Yeah, purple gets first. No one's surprised by that one. Pink gets second. Yellow gets third. Red gets fourth. Green gets fifth, and blue gets sixth. Now hold on. The only reason that yellow is so high on this list, 'cause I had to give for like red team, I had to give Plosh like the building bars average, 'cause that's like the average default score I would give people. Like, I would have given it to Fake as well. But here's the thing: Fake's played in Rising and All Stars, and there's just no reason for me not to like. So I did, and he did good in both. So I just got both his Rising score, and his Rising score and his All Star score. I combined. I did the division there, and that's why we're so high. Also, Pink is so high. I use Rat's BCC 14 score, and that's why Purple's like actually like they're cracked. Besides that, that's it. The only like blue is so low is because Carter Fruberry and MJ are like basically the same player, so like they get like 1,000 by themselves. Yeah, so basically Dark and like B carry that team. That's why that's the team averages overall, and then you have my predictions, which is me. I think Pink gets first. Pink wins. I didn't put the crown there 'cause I forgot. I'm an idiot. But no, Purple would win. I think Purple would win. But Purple gets second. Red would get third. Blue would get 4. I think blue would get a better score if they didn't have Carter Fruberry and like a not a much of an experienced player on their team. But I do predict that B and Dark will get a high endiv. Green in 5th. 'Cause I think Abolish just gotta knock off the Rust. Yeah, he's gonna knock off the Rust this event. And yellow in last is kind of self-explanatory. I've said this before, I'll say it again. You have a top player in Fake Morality, you have a mid player in me, and you have Snowy and Sharp, who aren't the best of players. So it's just kind of like it makes sense. But yeah, those are my predictions. I guess you can roast me in the comments, or you can roast me on this Saturday. I don't know if I'll live stream it or not, so it depends. But like, yeah, you roast me this Saturday, and like Ice King, you said this guy was gonna get this placement. Well, guess what? This guy got this placement. I had to make my in-depth analysis because like I'm a nerd like that. I don't know. Alright, goodbye.